Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Bron Breakker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Bron, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match, and after the Archetypes win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the archives. The main event of Wrestlemania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Bron Breakker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the Archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the Archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Ok, est-ce qu'on partirait sur un Fatal 4-Way à WrestleMania? On va voir ça. Après les conclusions controversées de l'Elimination Chamber, les managers généraux Adam Pearce et Nick Aldis se réunissent avec Triple H et la direction de la WWE pour discuter de la légitimité de peuppeup en tant que challenger du WWE Championship de Bron Breakker. Malheureusement, ce n'est peut-être pas officiel, nous répond le GM. Nick Aldis, du coup.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Ah.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with the New Day.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Bron.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. but I'll make the match.
Ça veut dire qu'il va y avoir un Hell in a Cell à SmackDown. Je sais pas si c'est déjà arrivé ça. Qu'il y a un Hell in a Cell dans un weekly. Mais bon, bref. Le conseil de direction veut de la clarté, je veux de l'irrévocabilité. Donc à SmackDown, ce sera The Archetype contre Jacob Fatu. Inside, Hell in a Cell. Le gagnant pourra défier le champion Bron Breakker pour le WWE Championship à WrestleMania. Si le gagnant de cet affrontement bagarre survit pour défier mon client Bron Breakker, ce sera la dernière erreur qu'il fera jamais. Ok, on continue. Hell in a Cell avant d'aller à WrestleMania.
Tonight there will be no escape from the Samoan werewolf.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
I have never seen a more intense look on the face of Jacob Fatu, and that's saying a lot.
Jacob Fatu made a statement at Elimination Chamber when he assaulted the Archetype. Forget about a rematch at WrestleMania. Tonight, he ends the comeback once and for all.
Et on va faire du coup notre entrée également pour affronter Jacob Fatu à l'intérieur de Hell in a Cell.
Conspiracy theory, maybe. But every time the Archetypes get close to the WWE Championship, something rises up and get in his way.
And this time, the giant that rose is insurmountable. I think the Archetypes' dream of a championship comeback ends with him broken at Jacob Fatu's feet.
Ok, la cage est posée. Et c'est parti pour l'Elimination Chamber. Ok, par contre c'est un match scénarisé.
Because the Archetype will do whatever it takes to challenge Bron Breakker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Wade, including walk through hell.
He might have bought a one-way ticket, Michael. Fatu promised a crime scene, and they just locked the damn door.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
The Samoan werewolf thinks the Archetype stole his spot at WrestleMania, and he's going to take it back in Hell in a Cell. Running Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snap.
Ah, il reste un cran. Voilà, maintenant c'est terminé. C'est quoi la suite? Échappez-vous de la cage et escaladez là. Ah!
Jacob Fatu a step ahead there.
Ah, on a eu le même réflexe ensemble.
He's taken a bit of damage from these blows.
And Zagiri finds its mark.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Comment je sors de la cage par contre?
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Je crois que je dois pouvoir sortir par là en envoyant.
He's just stacking up these attacks.
And he's really reinforcing his authority with every movement here.
He's able to counter that.
Jacob Fatu showing how much...
Ah, j'avoue qu'attendez, parce que je sais pas trop comment il va falloir quelque chose d'énorme pour arrêter Fatu. À la dernière échelle, envoyer Fatu dans le coin pour briser la paroi. C'est ce que j'essaie de faire. Ok.
Punishment. He can withstand before getting his own offense.
Good chance for Jacob Fatu to gain his wits about him.
Ooh! Alf! Connecting with a punch. Uppercut right on target.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Oh, man.
Watch out! He goes crashing through the cell.
Nasty turn of events for him, colliding with the cell wall, only to see it break from its hinges. I don't know where this climb is supposed to lead, but there aren't many good possible outcomes.
And he's heading up the cell.
Ok, on monte sur Hell in a Cell.
He's made it to the top of the cell, a place that historically is the last place you want to be in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, strangely enough, he'd be safer back inside the cell at this point. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake.
Balancer Fatu hors de la cage.
Devastating kick. I get that these superstars are seeing red and just want to fight, but this has got to be the worst place to do it.
Ah, alors, il va falloir attendre qu'il remonte du coup. Ah, il faut faire un Irish Whip également pour pouvoir le voir. Ok, on va devoir attendre que Fatu remonte. Sauf qu'il est déjà tombé quand même.
Just feeding off the electricity from the WWE Universe. Standing on top of the cell, looking out over the Irish Whip toward the end. Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the archetype.
Whoa, look out.
Ouh.
Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
Oh, on va tomber dans la cage.
Jacob Fatu and the archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that. We gotta get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now. Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
Super kick.
Ok, faut battre maintenant.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Look at this superstar, defying expectations. Gotta love.
And here we go.
DDT. Did Jacob just close this out?
Beautiful transition, and now the cover.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Jacob is certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out. Big right hand.
He wants it one more time.
Allez.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
Two. Amazing.
Ah, simplement deux.
The pin second.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. Stiff elbow to the face. Running Hurricane Rana. Great agility on display.
Allez, on va essayer de repasser le finisher à nouveau.
The end of the track. The target's been acquired once more.
Slice bread. Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
2 count.
Et on a battu Jacob Fatu dans l'Elimination Chamber.
The Archetype just walked through hell, and now he's on the way to Bron Breakker at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy.
Ok, et du coup je suppose que maintenant on va pouvoir aller vers WrestleMania.
The Archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Bron Breakker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Bron Breakker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Bron Breakker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Bron know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Bron Breakker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Bron, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Bron, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches, and you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Bron Breakker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Bron Breakker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Allez, on est en route vers WrestleMania. Après que Rhodes contre Reigns 3 a explosé dans le stade hier soir en mettant un terme à une rivalité générationnelle, ce soir, le main event de la deuxième soirée WrestleMania pourrait déclencher la prochaine peuppeup Bron Breakker. Le titre WWE, l'histoire commence ici. Mon client Bron Breakker est une fatalité. Aucune force sur Terre ne nous empêchera, lui et moi, de repartir de WrestleMania avec le titre. Là, ça, c'est ce qu'on va voir. Paul. On tirait sur le roi. Il pensait prendre mon opportunité de titre et maintenant il m'en donne une à WrestleMania. Ce soir, je serai champion intercontinental. Hier soir, WrestleMania a battu tous les records comme à chaque fois. Ce soir, des légendes seront créées. Voilà. Alors, Adam Pearce, Bron Breakker et CM Punk. CM Punk.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back...
Non, je ne signerai pas.
No. Never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No. Not now, anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Alors, on a Liv Morgan ensuite.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup, anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time... Don't wait. Don't ask, don't earn, just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
Fun is not the point, Liv. I'm here to be better, not bitter.
You sound like a motivational poster. Better is boring. Bitter's got bite. Life's more fun with a little bite.
Ok. Allez, Adam Pearce ensuite. Et on finira par Bron Breakker.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. Right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Oui, c'est ça. On va aller battre Bron Breakker au main event de WrestleMania.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Bron Breakker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight in front of a stadium full of people is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his Paul Heyman guy.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
On va voir ça. Allez, c'est parti. Direction WrestleMania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Ah, est-ce que c'est la reine de WrestleMania à la Nouvelle-Orléans qu'on n'aura jamais vu qu'on est une deuxième fois à Vegas?
WrestleMania.
comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the archetype dreamed of?
Ils auraient pu faire un bandeau un peu plus joli quand même.
All the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Bron Breakker.
Look, I'm choosing to believe the badge here meant something. This isn't the same archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, this is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Bron Breakker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Bron Breakker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breakker. By all accounts, they've worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Bron Breakker ready to shut down the archetype once again.
Allez, c'est parti, un match pour le championnat disputé de la WWE et Mike Horn pour l'introduction officielle du match.
Introducing the challenger from France, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Bron Breakker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Allez, c'est parti. On va voir si c'est un match scénarisé ou si c'est juste un match classique.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras.
Il suffit juste de vaincre Bron Breakker. Ok.
Versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they're going to feel it. Bron and the Archetype came here looking for a fight, and they're going to get it.
Calculating the next move here.
Huge sit-out powerbomb.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here. Uh-oh.
Way too...
Diving moonsault!
Making his feelings very clear here.
Running swanton.
Alors, pour l'instant, ça répond pas trop du côté de Bron Breakker.
Managing to evade a
Hop là.
precarious position there.
The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Bron Breakker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket. And it's Breakker himself being the one flattened there.
And into the corner he goes.
Un peu trop tôt.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there. Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly.
Bon, enfin, j'arrive à me sortir quand même de cette zone.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Get this back into the ring
L'arbitre est en
now.
train de remettre le coin pour l'instant.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious.
Champ caught off guard by that.
Polyman a ramené une chaise.
And he evade.
From the middle rope. Taking Hurricane Rana. More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Signe à Polyman avant de tenter de faire le spécial. Enchaîné avec le finisher. Et le tombé. Et simplement deux.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men?
Roll kick hits hard. Lands. No. Senton.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
Ramener Bron Breakker sur le ring.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Ah, ça compterait là.
Counter. Saw it coming.
And Breakker's finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Going from the defensive to the offensive, he is ready to go.
Oh, he flips that around.
Drop kick right on the money.
He left himself wide open. Big
Ouais,
mistake.
attends qu'elle aspire. C'est pas passé.
He's just unloading now, landing every shot he can find.
Yeah, he's unleashing a full throttle attack.
Ah, je fais contrer mon finisher.
Counter. Power slam. He is looking to do some serious harm. Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
Setting them up in the corner.
And he had Bron's number there.
Got it all set up.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Le Frankenstein. Oh, j'ai réussi à contrer le Frankensteiner. Non.
Handle connects. Look out!
Whoa. What athleticism there, man. Man, that was a big risk, but it paid off.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Cover. New champ incoming.
Et on a remporté le match. On est champion.
Just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's on.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
Oh, alors. Voilà face à la grande décision finale de votre comeback. Puisque vous avez battu le champion de Paul Heyman, vous allez décider de faire les gros titres en vous alignant sur l'oracle. Ou allez-vous faire comprendre à Paul Heyman que vous n'intégrerez jamais son écurie? Faites le bon choix, car cette décision influencera Bien plus que votre règne. Ok? Bah, on va continuer sur la même stratégie que depuis le début. On est sur la run où on est face jusqu'au bout, donc on va pas s'allier à Paul Heyman.
The archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Alors, pas besoin d'Oracle et Nice Guys finish first, obtenu. Ok. Alors, rejouer mon ascension. Si vous souhaitez rejouer l'histoire avec votre personnage actuel et faire des choix différents et découvrir de nouveaux embranchements et débloquer des récompenses supplémentaires, allez voir Arthos ou Xavier Wood et sélectionnez rejouer mon ascension. Vous pouvez aussi décider de rester et jouer des matchs Rise pour défendre votre titre ou tenter de récupérer si vous le perdez lors des matchs de défense de titre. Ok. Si vous choisissez de rejouer mon ascension avec votre personnage existant, ouais non. Si vous préférez rejouer mon ascension avec un nouveau personnage, veuillez quitter la partie et lancer un nouvel emplacement. N'oubliez pas que vous pouvez exporter votre personnage sans l'utiliser dans notre mode. Ok. Donc nous on fera sans doute ça.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. I can't believe Heyman tried to jump ship to your side. What a piece of work.
Honestly, after everything Heyman's done, I wasn't surprised he tried to pull that.
Good point. Well, I'm glad it was never in doubt that you'd make the right decision.
I didn't need Heyman to get back to where I wanted to be. And I certainly don't need him to stay there either.
Speaking of staying on top, it's now time to defend your championship.
I look forward to the challenge.
Let's see how you stand on your own in this title match.
Ok, on va refuser pour l'instant. C'était juste pour avoir ce qu'il veut dire. Pareil, je vais aller voir Xavier Wood. Xavier, on va voir ce qu'il en pense.
Well, you did it. You really did it.
Took a minute, but it feels good to be a champion again.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? It's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, zig where you should have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
Xavier Woods, c'était bien, mais viens-en, on fait.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back, start over, make new calls, punish Hector for his betrayal. It's not like you owed him anything.
I don't know about that.
Exactly, you don't. But you could find out. If this was a game. If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
Allez, on va rester ici pour l'instant.
I just got this title. Now you want me to give it up and try to earn it all over again?
Okay, well, since apparently I can trigger menus now, I guess I'll just hang here awkwardly, waiting for you to get bored and come back.
On fait ça. Ok. J'aime bien se gasser un peu le quatrième mur à la fin. Ok, allez, et puis bah du coup nous on va s'arrêter là pour cette run, c'est impeccable. On fera une deuxième run mais avec division féminine et on prendra complètement heal cette fois-ci. Donc voilà, je vais recréer un personnage et on verra ça. Bref, merci à vous d'avoir suivi cet épisode, j'espère qu'il vous aura plu. On se retrouve prochainement pour la suite. Salut à tous.